But everybody's so busy with their elimination of the white racist and so intelligent and genius and brilliant with their quantum computers, they forget what they're deciding and choosing now, with and alongside those people who don't have the resilience and the patience to not do what the Chinese did to the Tibetans and the Uyghur Muslims, and not what the Russians are doing to the Ukrainians and they've done throughout history with their dominance. Their children and their babies and their families they cherish and adore and talk about as their life and their theory and philosophy about a future. And psychology and psychiatry and all of the other parts of what they do in outer space will have to live in this world that I'm describing with all of these humans who have white skin, they say, and they're racist, they talk about, are dead. From dominance. Using the examples that they describe, they've found and they've discussed already as their due diligence. No different than Russia saying, well, they were going to have a genocide over there in that part of Ukraine, so they needed to fuck up a lot of people. They needed to kill and kill and kill to stop the atrocity. And those Uyghur Muslims, well, they were going to disrupt the birth rate and they were going to interrupt the economics. And oh my gosh, they were probably going to go talk with the Indians and the Hindus and there was going to be world peace and they were going to be so confused. They were so afraid and they had an emotion and oh my gosh, they just did what they did. And now there's some sterile people and now there's some people who are dead and well, they'll give them a place to live maybe and they'll have them work and do what the other communists do with the other governments that support them. And what they do in silence. Not to mention those people in South America and those cartels in Mexico and those other people in Latin America, including Cuba, who will dance on the graves of all those people they killed family members from all those drugs they already sold. And now those people that they've killed and murdered and destroyed in this world I'm describing no longer available to receive stimulation from the carnage and the brutality and the success of their war against the whole country they decided a long time ago was irrelevant for their intellectual prowess and their philosophical intellect. They talk about with their cigar in their mouth and the language they use, they call Espanol and they call Spanish, and then they go over to Africa and they say, well, we're friends with them too, so all of us say to you all now, go away. And they also say, leave what they built. Those people, they say, go away. Not so different than all of the slave talk that everyone still uses as their explanation for all of these protests and all of these gangs and all these thugs and all of these prostitutes sold on Aurora in Seattle, Washington. All of these sex-trafficked humans who have no gender, who are hiding from the people, who listen to the people, who watch the people, who are observing the humans they disagree with in outer space. Six, 3, 2,